Well, we have so much NFL to get to. We got CeeDee Lamb getting a contract. But I got to say this. There is now another thing, another job I can add to my impressive resume of things I know I can do without the experience.
Without a degree, without experience, no certification,
Zero.
just show up.
I just walk right in. Walk right in.
Overalls and get after it.
Yes. Now, I know that for two reasons. One, because I read Steve Nash did an interview in the last couple of days about how, boy, I had no time with the Nets when I was the coach, and we really got 5 minutes before the game and 5 minutes at halftime, and really you don't get any more time with the players. I'm like, oh, I could be an NBA head coach then. No practice, no nothing, just 5 minutes before and 5 minutes at halftime.
Does that mean they told him to beat it? Because in theory, you were still going to run some practices, right? I know once you're in season, time-wise, you don't get – there's still walkthroughs, right? Day of game, you're still doing shoot-arounds. You can go up to a guy and say, hey, didn't like the way you were working off the pick and roll. Let's go through that a bit.
Hey, listen, Steve doesn't know this, so we're going to make it seem like that's a thing where you don't get time with the team. But doesn't a coach run practice all the –
Hey, maybe when you were playing, Nash.
KD and Kyrie run things. We're going to just tell him this is all the time you get. So if that's all the time you get, I feel pretty emboldened.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I like – that's a pretty good scam they ran on.
Yeah, it is. And now I know a very specific job I know I can do.
Very specific.
Yes. WNBA head coach, Indiana Fever.
Ooh, okay.
There we go. Indiana Fever. Sorry, Christy Sides. WNBA head coach, Indiana Fever. Okay?
Just like that, you've decided she's out.
No. I've decided I can do a better job because watching this game, watching this game down the stretch, the Fever win, and TJ, the Fever dream definitely goes to the Fever, waking up with the sweats. The Fever win, 84-79, and the Fever are steaming towards the playoffs now, and everything is terrific, and Caitlin Clark had another very good game. I don't need to couch it by saying, but she had all these double-doubles, even though she shot 4 of 27 from the field. 19-7-7, they win 84-79, but here's where I know I can be a better head coach. The last 8.5 minutes of this game, where the Fever had a 17-point lead that got whittled down to 3, Caitlin Clark took one shot. One shot from the 8.5-minute mark all the way through the end.
Well, I mean, she's an unselfish player.
Yeah, no,
she was making the right basketball play.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Or
right,
you didn't run a play for her.
It's like
you don't have time. I mean, they don't get 18 timeouts like the NBA.
That's true. There is.
You don't have television. Wait.
This is like when LeBron had that run in the playoffs where he just wouldn't take shots. It's like, what are you doing?
Kobe would do that every once in a while.
Yeah, but he would do that on purpose.
Yeah, and then he'd turn around and then he'd shoot.
He wouldn't do that because he was afraid of the moment. He did it just to piss people off. LeBron did it because if I take this shot and miss, everybody's going to go crazy. But if I make the right pass and we win, it's okay. Oh, wait, I realized I'm still going to get ripped if I make the pass, so now I'm going to take all the shots.
But it was the right basketball play.
Yes, make the right basketball. That's it. I make the right basketball play.
That's the title of the book, The Right Basketball Play.
Caitlin Clark has become a superstar. She's become the best point guard in the WNBA, and it's not close. And she's done it in such a short period of time, but she's a scorer. She is a Steph Curry talent-level point guard, and she can't take one shot in the final 8.5 minutes.
That's just malfeasance.
Whether it's a combination of running less plays for her or her deferring, this is why I mean I could be a head coach because I can say, okay, let's run more plays for Caitlin Clark, and B, I get in her face and say, take some shots. Take some shots. You're shooting well. Take some shots. If we lose because you shoot and miss, that is okay. If we lose because Lexi Hull misses shots near the end, it's not good. But you need to shoot. And this is not the first time we've talked about this. This is like the third or fourth time where it's, hey, Caitlin Clark took one shot in the last 7.5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, she took 2 shots in the final stanza, one or two from both beyond the arc.
She had a 3 at a little bit over with a little under 9 minutes left, and then she missed a 3 midway with about 4.5 minutes left to go. That's it. She's got to shoot more. And I know as a coach, I can come in and say, Coach, what kind of I don't care what kind of offense you run. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you what to do. I'm going to bang out the dents here. Caitlin, shoot more. Shoot more. Shoot more. I'm not saying go crazy and take stuff from the logo, but when you see an opportunity, get to the basket.
You know, the other one
get to the basket
with it, too. I mean, Aaliyah Boston only had 1 shot attempt in the fourth quarter, which is insane.
I mean,
both finished with 14 shot attempts on the night, but she's unstoppable in the low post.
Yes, your best players have to shoot. Your best player. And, oh, by the way, just for a second, how much fun is it? We're into the end of August, getting close to football, and Caitlin Clark is still such a huge headline. I mean, it's just so awesome. But, I mean, look, this is what I mean when I say when you go through this many times, I understand that. Okay, this is where I can step in and do a better job. I know I can.
I dig that.
Just like that.
Good
just
for
like
you.
that. Because I have
You're
a thing.
just holding up a sign that says "Shoot the ball." There you go. There's my coaching. I don't need to do any X's and O's. We don't need to have a grease board.
Do I have to do it in German like Hans Gruber did? And
You can.
shoot like lads. Do I have to do that?
No, it's good. Yeah.
But I always.
I mean,
have,
it might sound a little more exciting,
Yeah.
maybe more menacing that
Yeah,
way.
no, that's true. Yeah, okay. I'm with you on that.
So
I'm
if
with
you
you
go
there.
down, I mean, it gives it an extra gravitas, as it were. But I got to say, it was fun, right? So we got week 0 of college football this weekend, upsets all across the board. And there's your parlay and some fantastic finishes. Sky is falling. The worst words you can hear in September. The playoffs is expanded to 12 games, so that's okay. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
no,
It means everything's burning around you.
You've already
and
lost.
someone's trying to give you a hug. But you got that, and then just the WNBA, add all the soccer stuff, it all the final throes of the NFL preseason for whatever you watch to that. But WNBA getting their run, NWSL back in. Add the EPL. Like, it was just a nonstop smorgasbord. It's like it was the Olympics again. I had so many sports to
Just
watch.
continuing on. It's the Olympics. It just seems like the Olympics.
I mean, I can't find the breakdancing. They scrubbed it from Peacock. I don't know if
you're
you know
never
that.
seeing that again. Because
They're
you're never
trying to
going to see
pretend
it
like
again.
that never happened.
No. Yeah,
If
in
I
fact,
do this, look, man, Venice Beach,
dude,
and all of
10
those
years
places,
from now?
4 years from now, they should just
No.
have their whole own international competition
No.
while the Olympics are going
no,
on.
it's never going. They're going to erase your memory, and you're never going to. It's one of those things where slowly you forget. And you're like, am I being gaslighted? There was breakdance. Nope, didn't have breakdancing.
Look, man,
Nope,
if
wasn't
Tommy
there.
Lee Jones and Will
Didn't have it there.
Smith suddenly
Nope.
show up in black suits, I'm
You
in
won't
trouble.
even know. You won't even know. You won't even know. It's not even there. You will not. It will be like it never happened. Like they may erase breakdancing just from our pop culture memory.
Is this where I might not be able to get a copy of Breakin' 2 Electric
I see
Boogaloo
these
again?
videos in the 80s. Wasn't there some other kind of dancing? No other kind of dancing. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Fred Sanford. Let's move on. Which is always one of my favorite dances.
Well,
when
of
I went out
course.
to the Fred Sanford. The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon, live from the TireRack.com studios. So, yeah, again, head coach, Indiana Fever. That's me. I'm there. I can do it. Meanwhile,
You're up to like 37 jobs, though.
I know, but I could go and do that and then leave. Like I could say, hey, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'll see you guys out. I'll talk to you
You
after.
just roll up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no. I roll over
And
before
you
the
just have-
game, halftime, and then hey, beam me in for a timeout. Then I congratulate them after the game, and I get on a bus to go to a plane and go to my next gig.
See, you could do your
That's what I
whole. You could do it like the whole Phil Jackson plan that I've had for years.
Yeah.
He doesn't physically need to be in the building.
No, I can
It's
coach.
all monitors and iPads and
and a surrogate. I just coach via surrogate who walks around with a GoPro on his head.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it works.
he's got a TV that we can type out what he has to say, so you can read it. And just
No. The shirt would have a TV like hanging on it, so you could look right at the shirt
Yeah.
and see my face. That's what it would be.
Yeah, but now you're like the guy from Total Recall. You're Quato.
Quato. He's on his way. Where's Quato? Where's Quato? Coach is going to talk to us. Hang on. It's not pretty. Don't look. Why? Don't look.
Why is
Listen,
he screaming?
you're a rookie. I'm trying to help you out here. What's
Don't
Coach
look at it.
You mean this isn't Coach? No, this is not
Just
Coach.
wait.
Till you see. Just wait. Coach is going to come out. Oh, my God. He's wearing a Jets hat somehow. It's got blood and fluids on it. What is happening? Yeah,
Somewhere between Alien and Total Recall.
the thing is, he coaches the Jets, too. All right, he fits us in when he can. Live at the TireRack.com studios. We'll have more on this because I know there's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff after going, hey, why did Caitlin shoot just once the last 8.5?